What's good? It's still January 12th, 2026. Making another video right now. So this one, two, three, four, five, six. Since January 1st, 2026, six head coaches got fired. Six head coaches got fired. There's gonna be some more being fired. They deserve it. Atlanta Falcons fired Ian Morris, head coach. Baltimore Ravens fired Jim Harbaugh. Cleveland Browns fired Kevin Stefanski. Las Vegas Raiders fired Pete Carroll. That's his first season. He got fired. They didn't give him no chance the first season because they lost. Arizona Cardinals fired Jonathan Ganger. Gunner, what was it called? Ganger, Gunner, something like that. And Miami Dolphins fired Mike Daniels January 8th. And that's crazy. There's gonna be a lot of them coaches that just got fired and doing this month in January. This is the 12th day of January. 12th day of January. And six coaches already been fired. And after this right here that I just seen, I think between one, two, three, four of them guys gonna be going to a different team. Four of them two coaches right there gonna be going to a different team. And the crazy part why most of them got fired because I mean I know some of them experienced and some of them ain't. Like Pete Carroll, this is his first year, so why you gonna fire him right away? You know what I'm saying? You didn't get this man an opportunity. Look what he's dealing with. He in Las Vegas Raiders. So what you expect? First year you can't do that. Mike Daniels, Mike McDaniels. I heard his name, but I don't know how much long he was coaching the Miami Dolphins though. But I think he was coaching them for like 3, 4 years or so. So I guess they expected him to be fired because the Miami Dolphins only made one good step out of the 4 years, maybe 5 years he been there. So I understand. Kevin Stefanski, I heard his name before. I don't know how long he was the head coach of the Browns. You know what I'm saying? But look what he get right now. Cleveland Browns. See, the company's teams you gotta give an opportunity. But him Morris Atlanta, he must have been there for a while. I don't know. If he was, Atlanta was a 15 through the years too. You know, they had certain doubts and stuff like that, but you know how it goes. You're head coach, so. But the crazy part about it, when you're saying about firing some of these people, the reason why some of these people that get fired because they don't win, or they just not trying to, or they just can't coach some of these players that they think they able to coach. These players don't really tell you the truth. These players today is not really trying to listen to nobody. Point blank, even the coaches. I seen AJ Brown got into it with his head coach at Philly last night at the game. They had words, so who knows? He might be fired because he don't hit one championship last year. He might be fired because of the players. Or the players, and some of these players might want to trade it. They want to get, you know what I'm saying, go to another team. I'm not looking for AJ Brown to be there next year. He might be on another team because he had words with his coach. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's rough being a coach that on a losing team and you trying to figure out how to win and you just don't get it with them. And you go to another team and get a start and you might get some wins or get them to a new level. it's in between both the coaches and the players, and it's up for the owners too. So it's not everybody in the organization got to take responsibility of stuff that they do. They don't want to take accountable. They just want to throw one person or two person on the bus, and it's crazy. That's why I mean that's like the culture, the Green Bay Packers the team I liked it, Mac LaFleur. Okay, the regular season his record is good, but the playoff series is terrible. I'm looking for him to get fired too, because like I tell people all the time, Green Bay was doing all that through the season. When they get in the playoffs, their record don't really matter. And if you like for the team for Green Bay or Baltimore, that's why Jim Harbaugh got fired. He did a great job, but when it came down to the playoffs, they expect the Ravens be in there, just go straight to the Super Bowl. They expect they anybody who's been there, they know they go back to back. They know they be there for a long period of time. They expect you to win the Super Bowl point blank. And Green Bay is one of them. Matt LaFleur has been doing that. And he been two or three years, he been crying about a lot of stuff. So when it comes down to all that, that's understandable. When you're a top, supposed to be top organization, and screw up that bad, like the men doing, and these people don't want to hear all that. They want to hear some stuff that it says Super Bowl, not just playoffs, not just talk, Super Bowl, a ring. And that's why some of these coaches deserve to get fired, but some of these coaches is in a predicament that they can't do too much. They can, but not too much. It's up to some of these owners and bosses above them to try to figure out stuff besides the general managers. All them people got to come up with stuff. They just want to throw one or two people on the bus. It don't work like it shouldn't work like that. But yeah, six head coaches already been fired, and there's gonna be some more coming on later. These just coaches. It's not the players. It's not the kickers or none of that. These just plain coaches. So I'm hoping. I don't know. Me personally, everything needs to be changed around. Everybody that is in the spotlight that need to rebuild. Just rebuild. The people who's doing something now who's fighting fighting for the championship this year. They getting a fresh start. Teams that have been going evaporating right now, they just need to start finding some brand new pieces to everything they need, and maybe they be in a situation that they be able to get a ring. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's been a terrible year for coaches, terrible year for kickers, terrible year for players. People need to take accountable for a lot of stuff, but they don't want to take accountable because they don't want that pressure put on you. But pressure always gonna be put on you. Head coaches, pressure's all gonna be put. The crying is not gonna work. Like I said, every team that been on the road or on a team that been hot and been constantly been going to the playoffs should have been going to the championship. They should be having a ring. And they don't want to hear that talking about this one step collision and then you crash. It's teams now. It's hungry ain't seen a championship in years. And they couldn't even make it to the get to a playoff or barely to win. Now they out here trying to get everything. So now Philadelphia lost yesterday. So now it's time for brand new champions. And there's gonna be some brand new champions. Who it's gonna be, we don't know. When February 8th get here, San Francisco, wherever in San Francisco, California, you won't ground for a brand new NFL championship. Who it's gonna be? Hey, You gotta be there to be. You gotta watch the whole playoff to find out who it's gonna be. And whoever that's gonna be, they just made that first step. So I'm like, when you make your first step, you best believe you gotta keep making that step. And once you make that step and keep making that step, all people want to hear now is championship. No talk, none of that. You gotta keep going back, or whatever you gotta do. But you gotta get some good players, some good coaches, good people on the team if you want to win. That's my knowledge with being on coaches getting fired, man. I mean, it's crazy, but that's how it goes. It's your boy, aka JB, aka Mr. Arkansas, aka Booster Mania. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 100 viewers, 100 subscribers this month, January. You already know it's my birthday month. My birthday 2 weeks, and I'm gonna keep making videos. As long as I see it, I'm gonna get on here and say what I gotta say. You know, that's pretty much it. Peace out.